So now let's have a look at how you could have multiple data graphic sets. On the data tab here we can see that we've got this one was being applied, and you'll notice that if you select on the right mouse of any of these in the available data graphics, I can rename things, I can edit, and I can duplicate. So I'm just going to duplicate that. I'll open up the data graphic fields again so we can see a bit more what's going on. So now I've got my initial one that is being applied to all these personnel, and I've got a copy of one here, which I can now, if I wanted to, rename as DG person V2, whatever you want to call it. Right? So that can be whatever you want. And I can go in and edit that one individually now. Or if I just edit, and we can see we've got, say, well, let's change the color by value for the department. Now, the thing about color by value is that when you first create the color by value entry, it's going to read all of the values in there. So just by changing it, for example, to say grade, it goes and reads them again, and it just adds them to the list. So all those existing ones there, which you could of course delete because they're from the previous color by value data field, or you could just delete the whole of that color by value item and recreate a new one, whichever way. So now I've got a new color by value there, for example. Let's just make some small changes. I'm going to make this, edit this icon here and put it into the left. I'll put that to the top so we can see there's a difference. And let me see, what else have I got in there? I've got an icon set there, and I'll edit that item, and I shall change that to be something different so we can see what's going on. So let's say something like this. So now we've got a different icon set based on the same data within these shapes. If you select a shape that has already got data graphics on there, then when you go to the advanced one here, it highlights in here the one that it is applied to. And if I now do a right mouse, I can do select shapes that use this data graphics, and I can now go and change that all to be my new one. So now that is the default. So if I've got my person there selected and I bring out another one, it's going to be what I had in there. So we can see that we can change it. So let's do that again. We just select on any of the relevant shapes. That will highlight which of the data graphic items, the data graphics is being used. I can now right mouse click on there, select all of those that use it, and then I can go and apply another relevant one like so. So that's the first part of this, is how you can have multiple data graphics for the same set, and the data graphic fields will be switched to be using the one that you've got. So it's basically it's using the one for this data record set. So then what do we want to do?